Every night, a stray dog stole exactly one shoe. Not money, not food, not jewelry, just one shoe. And when the town discovered where he was taking them, nobody could believe it. It started with Mrs. Parker. One morning she opened her door, and her left shoe was gone. The next day, someone else lost a shoe, then another, then another. Soon the entire town was talking about the shoe thief. Some blamed teenagers, others blamed travelers. One man even blamed ghosts. Then one night, a security camera caught the thief. Everyone laughed. It's just a dog. But something didn't make sense. The dog ignored food, ignored meat, ignored garbage. Yet he never ignored a shoe. The town became curious. So 3 villagers decided to follow him. The dog crossed fields, then forests, then an old bridge nobody used anymore. For nearly 2 hours, he kept walking. Finally, he stopped near a forgotten cottage. Nobody had lived there for years, or so they thought. The dog pushed open the door and ran inside. What they saw made them freeze. An old man sat alone in a chair. Thin, weak, forgotten. Nobody had visited him in years. The villagers couldn't understand. Why was the dog bringing him shoes? Then they noticed something. Hundreds of shoes. Every shape. Every color. The old man smiled. Then he told them the truth. Years earlier, the dog had been his puppy. His favorite game was fetch. But not with sticks. Not with balls. With shoes. Every day, the puppy brought him a shoe, and every day, they laughed together. Then the old man became sick, too weak to leave home, but the dog never forgot the game. 4 years, he kept bringing shoes, hoping to see his friend smile again. Nobody in the room could speak. The next morning, the town returned. They repaired the house, brought food, brought medicine, and every evening, the dog still brought one shoe, not because he was stealing, but because love remembers, even when the world forgets. The purest love often speaks through the smallest actions.
In a peaceful village surrounded by green hills lived a young gardener named Leo. Leo had a dream. More than anything else, he wanted to grow the tallest bamboo forest in the entire valley. One spring morning, he carefully planted bamboo seeds in an empty field near his home. Every day, he watered the soil. Every day, he removed weeds. Every day, he waited. But after weeks passed, nothing happened. The ground remained empty. Still, Leo continued. Months went by. The villagers began to notice. Why are you watering an empty field? One man laughed. Another joked, maybe your bamboo forgot how to grow. The villagers laughed, but Leo ignored them. He believed that if he worked hard enough, the bamboo would eventually appear. Summer passed. Then autumn. Then winter. A whole year went by. Still nothing grew. Not a single green shoot appeared above the ground. For the first time, Leo began to doubt himself. Maybe the villagers were right. Maybe the seeds were dead. Maybe all his effort had been wasted. One evening, as the sun was setting behind the mountains, Leo packed his gardening tools. He decided he would quit the next morning. As he prepared to leave, an old farmer walking nearby noticed his sadness. Why do you look so defeated? The farmer asked. Leo sighed. I've spent a year watering this field. Nothing has grown. I think it's time to give up. The old farmer smiled. Then he knelt beside the soil. Do you know the secret of bamboo? He asked. Leo shook his head. The farmer pointed toward the ground. Bamboo spends years building roots before anyone sees a single leaf. Leo looked confused. The farmer continued. While people think nothing is happening, the bamboo is growing beneath the surface. It develops a strong foundation. And once the roots are ready, the bamboo rises faster than anyone can imagine. Leo stared at the field. Could something really be happening underground? The old farmer stood up and smiled. Give it one more season. That night, Leo thought carefully about the farmer's words. The next morning, instead of quitting, he picked up his watering can once again. Day after day, he continued caring for the field. Then one morning, something incredible happened. Tiny green shoots appeared above the soil. Leo couldn't believe his eyes. After all those years of waiting, the bamboo had finally emerged. But that was only the beginning. Within weeks, the shoots grew taller. Then taller still. Soon they were higher than fences. Then higher than houses. Before long, Leo's bamboo forest towered above every tree in the valley. The same villagers who had laughed at him now stood in amazement. How did it grow so fast? They asked. Leo smiled. It wasn't growing fast. It was growing all along. It was simply growing where nobody could see it. As the sun set over the towering bamboo forest, Leo finally understood. Success isn't always visible. Sometimes the most important growth happens beneath the surface. And those who give up too early never get to see the results of their patience.
Ethan was known as the friendliest boy in town. He trusted everyone. One day, Ethan developed a brilliant business idea. He was excited. Instead of working quietly, Ethan told everyone about his plan. Among the crowd was Victor. He smiled, but secretly he was jealous. While Ethan was still planning, Victor copied the entire idea. Weeks later, Victor launched the business first. Ethan felt betrayed. His dream seemed stolen. An elderly shopkeeper told him, "Dreams are seeds. Share the fruit, not the seed." Ethan started again. This time he worked quietly. Months later, Ethan launched a better version. This time nobody could steal it. Ethan learned that trust is valuable, but not everyone deserves access to your plans.